Welcome back to the channel, traders. In this particular video, we are going to talk about one of the most accurate tools for identifying supply and demand zones on TradingView. The indicator we are going to be talking about is the MTF S&D MTF S&D order block indicator. So this indicator is a game changer for traders looking to fine-tune their strategy and identify critical price levels with precision. If you have been struggling to accurately spot supply and demand zones, this is the video for you. Okay, now you might be wondering, what is the MTF S&D order block indicator? First of all, let us just break down what this indicator is. All right, this powerful tool marks supply and demand zones directly on your TradingView chart. You can see that very clearly. It marks supply zones and marks demand zones as well. Okay, but what makes it unique is its use of multi-time frame analysis, MTF. Remember that MTF stands for multi-time frame, while S&D stands for supply and demand. So this indicator combines both technologies and gives you a valid and valuable indicator, order block indicator to be precise. Okay, so MTF allows you to view supply and demand zones across different time frames, giving you a broader perspective of the market. Supply and demand levels are essential for understanding market behavior So when price reaches a demand zone, it's likely to rise. When price reaches a demand zone, you can see what happens here. It's likely to rise. Whereas when price reaches a supply zone, it is likely to fall. Okay, so the MTF S&D order block indicator highlights these critical levels, giving you the tools to make informed decisions about when to enter and exit trades. Okay, now the MTF S&D order block indicator works by identifying key areas where price has previously reversed or consolidated. Okay, it helps identify key areas where price has previously reversed or consolidated. Those are these supply and demand zones. These supply and demand zones, remember that there are areas, you can see areas where price has previously reacted, stalled or consolidated. And then when the indicator spots these zones, it draws them clearly on your chart for you. These are areas where there is a significant imbalance between supply and demand. So what sets the MTF S&D order block indicator apart? It's its ability to use multiple time frames to refine the analysis. For example, the indicator can highlight a demand zone on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, it can highlight a demand zone on the 1 hour chart, then show a broader supply zone on a 4 hour or daily chart. So this allows you to see how these zones interact across different time frames, giving you a more accurate view of the market. So by using multiple time frames, you are able to spot strong support and resistance areas that might not be visible when analyzing just one time frame. So this gives you a huge advantage in identifying where the market could reverse or continue its trend. Now let's talk about how to read the supply and demand zones. Supply zones are areas where sellers have previously overwhelmed buyers, pushing the price down. Demand zones are areas where buyers have previously outpaced sellers, driving the price up. So these zones are crucial for understanding potential reversals and breakout. When the MTF S&D order block indicator highlights these zones, you would want to pay attention to the strength of the zone. The more times a price has reversed in that area, the stronger that zone is considered. Okay? The indicator helps you easily identify these critical levels, giving you a clear view of where the market is most likely to react. In addition, the multi-time frame feature allows you to identify both short-term and long-term levels of support and resistance. If you see that a demand zone on a lower time frame aligns with a major support level, for example, on a higher time frame, this could be a powerful signal to enter a trade. All right, remember that demand level usually coincide with support zone, right? Support zones are areas below price where prices are hindered from going further downwards, and demand zones are areas where buyers overwhelm sellers, right, pushing the price upwards. So when demand coincides with support, right, like you have a demand zone identified on a smaller time frame, and that's a critical support zone on a higher time frame, it increases the chances of price going up. Okay, conversely, if price is nearing a supply zone in a downtrend, it might be time to consider a short position. Okay, or rather, if you see a okay, now let's talk about incorporating this into your trading strategy. First of all, you look for key supply and demand zones. All right, you have to look for these zones first of all on your chart. If price is approaching a demand zone and the trend is bullish, it could be an ideal opportunity to enter a long trade. Conversely, if price is nearing a supply zone in a downtrend, it might be a time to consider a short position. So the key to successful trading with this indicator is confirmation. Use other technical tools like trend lines, right? Trend lines are very important. You can use trend lines, moving averages, or candlestick patterns to confirm that the market is reacting to these supply and demand zones. For example, let's look at the very important example. Now, you can see that around this demand zone, price reacted. We had a bullish engulfing, didn't we? So this would have been a good place to enter a buy after this confirmation candlestick pattern formed. Now, if you had entered a buy trade after this confirmation, of course, you enter a buy after the confirmation, you set your stop loss below the previous swing low, and your take profit can be at resistance zones. And now you can see that this was even giving us a good risk to reward ratio, 2.23. Okay, so once your entry has been confirmed, you can go ahead, enter your buy. That bullish move has been confirmed. You can go ahead, enter your buy, set your stop loss appropriately, set your take profit appropriately. But just ensure that you get your confirmation. Okay? Remember that patience is crucial. You wait for the market to reach these zones and show signs of reversal before entering. This will help you avoid chasing the market and improve your chances of success. So to sum it up, the MTF S&D order block indicator is quite an effective tool that helps you spot critical supply and demand zones with greater accuracy. Its multi-time frame feature gives you a deeper understanding of the market, allowing you to trade with more precision and confidence. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive deeper into advanced trading strategies to enhance your trading skills. Cheers and happy trading.